All right. This is the third game in our MVP series, another important one. Gotta bring home this dub and look good doing it, you know?
What's on the pregame playlist?
Nothing.
Nothing. I thought you might want something gritty, grimy.
Sometimes I just like silence, honestly. But hey, look, I promise y'all, my game, I'm coming in and it's gonna be loud.
We might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner? Let's get
Oh,
some.
we got an air fryer.
Those leftovers are old.
I left them yesterday, I think.
Feeling you, MP. Game time. Let's get it, MP.
Yeah, get us some. Good.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the Bucks. For the Boston Celtics. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. And it's Turner in at the center.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
He's not wrong. Hey, we thank you for that report.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Turner with a screen on Brown. Giannis outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
MP against Giannis. MP, no good. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Brown the pass to Burke. Milwaukee with the rebound. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Porter kicks to Kuzma. Bucks passing it around. And here's Giannis from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the paint. The kick out to Simons. Turner against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Trent outside. Here's Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. Over in the corner, Brown. Drills it from outside.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Comes up empty down low. The Celtics with the lead. The tray. And it's Brown missing. Trent against Tatum. Down low. Here's Turner. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not going to miss that one very often. Great job.
Now, here's MP. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. White against Trent. Giannis outside. He blocks it again.
And this franchise has had some outstanding defenders, but not many like this man.
He's not far away from setting a new team record for blocks in a season. This is a player no one wants to go up against. Trent kicks to Antetokounmpo. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Burke. Brown down low. He's against Kuzma. White with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And slam dunk by Burke.
This young kid's got some ups, and he throwing it down.
Kuzma outside. Giannis outside. Clock at 6. Rebound Boston. Burke's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
A nice shot by Simons.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Brown. And just miss after miss right now. To the middle. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Turner with the steal. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Yep, that one goes. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead. Pass to Tatum. MP outside. Wide, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Burke finds Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You look at Burke. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
And let's go now to the Rookie Watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. MP is #1.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Here's Trent and the powerful one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's Hauser in the corner. From downtown, the rebound by Turner. Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for Kevin Porter.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, White. Can they get it? That shot off. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Kings. The 15-footer. Kuzma can't get it to go. Boston trailing. It's White on the wing, covered by Anthony. Queta, the pass to Burke. White, a screen on Turner. To the inside. And White, the bucket on the assist by Burke. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pass to Hauser. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Giannis right side. Good defense by MP.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
White bounce pass. Pass to Queta. Here's Shireman. And the Celtics another three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by MP. Inside. And slam dunk by Burke.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Bucks trail by 8. Outside Anthony. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Prince kicks to Smith. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 8. White the pass to Queta. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Smith wide open. He fires. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Boston.
MP with a screen on Rollins. White dishes to MP. Rollins grabs the board.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And here is Anthony. Scoreless thus far. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Rollins. Green is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Anthony, and it's Sims in at the 5. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Anthony. The rebound by the Celtics. Burke's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis's hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. MP going to work inside.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Rollins the pass to Prince. Here's again with the block.
And he's now tied for the franchise record most blocks in a season.
What a rim protector he is. This defense funnels all ball handlers and shooters in his direction, and for good reason. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Brown sets a screen for Burke. In the corner, Tatum with it. Back to Burke. Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for A.J. Green. Trent comes in for Prince. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Porter dishes to Giannis. That one good for 2. That's 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Pass to Sharman. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's MP. And slam dunk by Burke.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Outside Anthony. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Anthony's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Simons against Porter. Simons the pass to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Anthony kicks to Antetokounmpo. His three-pointers off the mark. Celtics leading by 13. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 16 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Porter finds Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Anthony's shot is off.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Simons from outside. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The shot's good from Simons.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Anthony. On the wing, Giannis. There's another block.
Erased that shot, but wrote his name into the franchise history books as well, setting the single-season blocks record for this team.
And with how much this team has leaned on him for defense, you have to feel happy for him, don't you? He's been nothing short of stellar on defense all year long.
Oh, what an incredible season it's been for MP. He's been a one-man wall for this team all season long. His rim protection now setting a new franchise record for blocks in a season. Completely deserved for a legend of this franchise.
Here's Brown. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He tallied 32 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Brown, no good. Bucks trail by 15. Giannis kicks to Anthony. Turner with a screen for Anthony. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Tatum against Turner. Tatum no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And here's Giannis from outside. Rebound, Boston. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Simons off a pick from Burke. And the basket is good. Simons has got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here is Turner. Trent outside. Just 2 to shoot. White with the defensive effort. Tatum with it. Picked up by Turner. Out to White. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Trent. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound. Trent outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Trent's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
MP passes to Simons. Back to Burke. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got that one up quick. He's got 7.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Intercepted. Here we go, all alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Kuzma inside. He's covered by Brown. Here's Porter. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Bucks trail by 9. Up top, Kuzma. He's covered by Brown. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Outside Tatum. And count it from 19 feet away.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Brown. Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Outside Turner. Pass to Trent. Turner with a screen for Trent. Jacks up a 3. Boston grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
It's MP muscling his way for 2.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by MP.
And they've got a big lead, not just. And he now holds the team record for most points in a season. Can't do much better than that.
And he does it all within the flow of this offense. Of course, this offense runs through him. Here's White. He's got 8. Down low. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's Trent on the wing. White covering. MP against Turner. Here's Kuzma. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's MP making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And welcome to halftime with the All-Star.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you for being with us. Now
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Burke is out there with Tatum, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Giannis up top, covered by MP. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Simons from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Kuzma. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Turner. Kuzma kicks to Turner. Outside Porter. Out to Kuzma. 4 on the clock. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
MP high post. It's Brown on the wing. MP with a screen on Kuzma. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's White. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 10 points for Derek White. It's Trent on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics leading by 14. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Porter against Simon. Porter kicks to Trent. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good from outside. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Back to MP. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Turner. And the rejection by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the Bucks miss again. MP driving.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 16. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And White with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Simons. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist in the game. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. Porter kicks to Giannis. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
MP outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. Kuzma against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Brown missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you gotta love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's chair.
After the review, the ruling on the field is overturned.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 7 points.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Now, Giannis. 24 points for him. And taken away by Brown. And it's sent back by Turner.
No, sir. Try someone else. Turner is an elite rim protector.
Porter passes to Turner. Boston grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The fader. Here's Burke. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 30 points.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Step back shot. Goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Chris Boucher comes in for Jason Tatum. And Sam Hauser subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The Bucks also with the sub. Anthony's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. MP with it. 30 points in the game. To the paint. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Celtics making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Sims is checked in. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Burke looking over the floor. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Kuzma. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Shots good by Boucher.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Porter. Hasn't made one yet. Five to shoot. Trent outside for three. And it's MP with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Porter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kuzma laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got 9.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Simons against Rollins. Pass to Hauser. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Throws it up high.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. MP kicks to Simons. Back to Burke. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Burke's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Anthony. Boucher with the rebound.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shots good by Anthony.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Simons, the pass to Burke. Simons against Rollins. Releases. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anthony, the pass to Rollins. Kuzma against Simons. Kuzma left side. The 3 from Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
MP passes to Hauser. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's the Boston Celtics in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely this.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Green. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. Trent's checked in for Anthony. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. On the court for the Bucks, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. And it's Turner in at the 5. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Porter against Simons. MP outside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Simons.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And it's good, 2 points.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Outside, Simons. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better.
MP, I know you're going through some push. Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff.
I guess silence for the pregame playlist was the right move. Looking like the.
Yeah, for sure. But I just gotta say,
You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. All right, fellas, listen up.
There he goes. So good tonight.
And that's what everyone, a lot of attention here. And what I love when he's got their tan for my money. Game time, bring the pain time.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Burke in at the 5 down low. Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him and Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. 2 MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They've both been on fire all season long, Allie. Thanks for that. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James with the ball, now guarded by Simons. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. The 3 is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brown finds Simons. Rejected by James.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's MP. Last game out, he had 38 points. Back to Simons. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Simons deciding where to go with it. Another miss by Simons.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Simons. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP, a screen on Doncic. Simons against Doncic. Simons' shot is good. Simons has gotten his second bucket of the game.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Doncic against Simons. Hachimura from long range. Here's Ayton. And it's MP with a rebound. And you got to give it up for MP, securing his first All-Star selection. What a moment for this young man's career.
Yeah, what a moment indeed. One he'll never forget. Now, I know MP fans think this is just the first of many to come, but I hope MP savors this moment. He's earned it.
Tatum finds Brown. Hachimura against MP.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
And congratulations go out to MP. He received his first All-Star selection.
And as a starter, too, B.A., that's when you know you've made it. I mean, you're not just on the roster, you're one of the stars of the team.
Pass to connect. 4-3. Boston with a rebound. Last time they met in Boston.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And here's Ayton. The putback. He can't hit that time.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And with this pause in the action, here are the league leaders in block shots. MP, #1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
Now here's Connect. He's guarded by White. Pass to Doncic. That's another board.
Oh, man, so much determination from him on the boards. That kind of energy has moved him into 4th all-time in rebounds for a rookie.
Defensive, offensive, and the intangible plays he's making off the ball have been something to watch. He's keeping them guessing down low. Now here's Brown. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. James outside. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And Doncic launches from deep. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And finished off by Tatum.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. Boston pulls it in. Burke's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Brown passes to MP. Just 4 to shoot. White for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Connect. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Connect's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Outside Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And here's Brown for 3. Outside White. There's the 3. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from White. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Ayton, a screen on Brown. And there's James from the arc.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. It's on LeBron James. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in for Simons. Now here's Smart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brown passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Lakers trail by 4. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. Yeah, a capable shooter at the arc. James has to be taken seriously out there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Jake LaRavia.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He picked up 38 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. MP shot is off. The Lakers trail. James finds Smart. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James passes to Smart. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Here's Vanderbilt. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here are the Celtics. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Burke. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Al Horford's defensive abilities, that rim protection is exactly what you get nightly.
LaRavia's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for James. The Celtics also with a sub. Shireman's checked in. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP. .110 left in the opening quarter. Pritchard against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Vanderbilt. Horford with a steal. Pass to Smart. Here's Horford. The three ball. Oh, MP with a block. Boston making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Smart passes to LaRavia. Now here's Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Smart for 3. Boston pulls it in. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP is doubled. Hauser outside. Back to Burke. Pass to Shireman. Out to the right wing. Here's Boucher for 3. He buries it from 3.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Steps back, tries to break his ice. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Doncic hits them both. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So the Celtics 5 right now. MP is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Shireman in a 2-guard. Now here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Simons with a steal. Hauser right side. Back to MP. Hauser outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Following this game, they host the Magic. Here's Doncic. And he drains the quick shot. Doncic has got 12.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands when to get into that pull-up game.
Smart for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Lakers making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Boston also changing it up. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Shireman. Simons outside. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons got his third bucket of the night.
And you can just tell Simons has a lot of trust in his three-point shooting ability.
Outside Vanderbilt. Fires the three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Simons against Smart. Simons passes to Burke. Getting it done inside. MP.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Doncic finds Smart. Doncic, a screen on Simons. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. The rebound by MP.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thanks. Well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery." Fingers crossed. Back to you guys.
Absolutely. My goodness, a lot for him to process. Tatum, a screen on Horford. MP, the pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. And he's going for the oop here. Horford with a steal. Simons against Smart. James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Vanderbilt. Takes the three. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It really was an inconsistent performance from them. I'm just surprised it was as close as it was.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Boston. Horford for three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Burke. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's Burke, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. White on the wing. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by White, looking to get it going. Outside Vanderbilt. And Los Angeles, another three.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
MP, a screen on James. Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to James. Left side, Vanderbilt. And Los Angeles, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Tatum from long range. Horford pulls it in.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
And here's Vanderbilt. Now Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Oh, MP with a block. James, a screen on White. Down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Horford. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Connect subbed in for Smart. Smart's checked in for Doncic. Outside White. Here's Burke. MP, the flush.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to James. And after missing his first three shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Now here's MP. He's got 14. White can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Smart outside. James against Brown. And LeBron James in attack mode.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Tatum gets the bucket.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
James deciding where to go with it. Ayton with a screen. The three is up. Oh, LeBron buries the three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
MP finds Brown. Pritchard against Smart. The kick out to White. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brown against James. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
MP, a screen on Smart. Pritchard from outside. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Smart. Ayton inside. MP's there. And there's Ayton on the assist from Smart.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And Boston with some changes. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. Shireman comes in for White. It's James on the wing. Boston pulls it in. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Tatum on the drive. Inside. Here's Burke. No good. Unable to win this run. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Ayton. He tries for 3. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man. And DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Pritchard, the pass to Burke. Hauser outside. James with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Hachimura. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Hachimura's got his first basket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To the middle. Hauser passes to Burke, and it's in there. MP's got 16 points now.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
Burke, it's good. 18 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's James. Second chance shot. Not going to go that time. Good D by MP. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Boston Celtics.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
Yeah, and if you're going to keep taking threes, might as well move to Jacksonville.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Checking out the Celtics, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And the Lakers with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka Doncic is out there with Connect, and it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Simons finds MP. Outside Tatum. Back to Burke. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
No good on the second free throw. James with the ball, picked up by Tatum. Tatum with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Burke. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Connect on the wing. He's guarded by White. They set the pick. Hachimura with room to shoot. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Tatum, a screen on Ayton. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
Doncic outside. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Right side connect, goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Hachimura from long range. The shot no good.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Here's Tatum. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And the Lakers have possession following the three by Boston. 6 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
That last three got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And it's Burke missing. Los Angeles leading by 12. Pass to Aiden. MP with the block.
Boy, we talk about rim protection. MP says no.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, the handle of Jason Tatum is special, and he has tightened that handle over the course of years.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Count it. Ayton's got 9.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Simons. Give him 8. Here's Burke. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Simons against Doncic. White with a screen on Doncic. And here's Simons outside. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
James double-teamed. Hachimura from long range. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, they're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Boucher's checked in for Boston. The 3. Tatum pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Burke. Shot clock at 6. And here's Boucher. No good on the shot. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Down low. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Screen by MP. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
James against Tatum. Now here is James. He's covered closely, and he can't stop the run as that one misses. It's stolen by James. Hachimura outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. Outside connect from deep. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
MP, that one's good.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Outside White. Tatum against James. This one for three. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. MP against Ayton. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Takes a three. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep. Boy, you better make sure you're contesting that three ball. That's how good he is.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Horford, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. James is checked in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic. Boston also changing it up. Hauser, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Shireman comes in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Derek White. Fires from the line. James can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
So let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on Anthony Simons. What are they telling you, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's a serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
MP, the pass to Pritchard, and the basket is good. Pritchard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Pritchard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Boucher on the screen. MP, the pass to Hauser. And it's off from three-point range.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pritchard against Smart. MP outside. Pass to Pritchard. It's stolen by Smart. Hey, puts up a three. That one no good. Celtics trail by 5. Hauser passes to MP. MP capitalizing in close.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Smart. Here's Valanciunas. The Lakers with another miss. Boston's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Smart against Pritchard. Fires it. That shot missing. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Horford. Smart outside. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP up top. Defended by Smart. And they double up MP. Here's Shireman. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Burke's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Smart outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Pritchard.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's MP, then it's Derek White, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Valanciunas, he's open, and that's good from 17 feet.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And there's the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. And Burke pulls it down.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Screen by MP. Here's Tatum. And MP throws it down.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Pass to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. The 3 from Valanciunas. And again, the Lakers, no good. Celtics lead by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And it's good for 2.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Horford outside. Pass to Doncic. The 3 from Valanciunas. Good D by MP. The Celtics have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
The Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. Smart grabs a miss. Lakers trail by 6. Horford outside. Smart looking around. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by White. And White has got the ball here for Boston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Now here's MP. Tatum inside. Valanciunas covering. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
James is checked in for LaRavia.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Now Smart. Pass to James. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Sam Hauser.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Outside White. From outside the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Luka with a good look inside.
He's only 1 for 4 here in the fourth, but maybe that bucket will ignite his offense.
Outside Tatum, pass to Brown. Boston again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James passes to Doncic. Shoots over White. And it's Doncic missing.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
And MP throws it down.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Now here is James. James, a screen on Brown. Doncic against Brown. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Hachimura comes in for Horford, and Connect subbed in for Smart. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
From deep, here's Doncic. Boston pulls it in.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Tatum can't hit. Lakers trail by 5. James, left side. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. Buries it from 3.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
MP, the pass to White. Brown against James. Now here's MP. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Back to Doncic. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's MP. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And here's James, defended by Brown. James against Brown. James, right side. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too. And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Tatum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The shot by James, no good. Boston leading by 9. Inside, here's MP. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside connect to get back on track. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
That one off the back iron and out. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
White up top. Here's MP. Here's the pass to Brown. Outside MP. White outside from downtown. Doncic there for the rebound. And the Lakers shooting just 37% so far in this one. James against Brown. It's James on the wing. Double team on James. Hachimura. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Now here's MP. It's stolen by James. Now Hachimura. Oh, no good on the layup.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
MP with it. Hachimura covering, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here is James. Doncic! Can't hit it.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Brown, a screen on James. Here's the pass to Brown. Oh, okay then.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
19-footer is good.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they notch another win. Number 34 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double. Outstanding.
Now here's MP. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
He's great. The doctor said.
Hey, we did that, y'all. Come on, baby. I told you he couldn't stop.
All right, listen up.
5th game in our MVP series, and I'm
Look out there, MP.
I want to focus more on our team. Comparing them to a pair of flag. Assuming we can develop that one.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Here's Pritchard. Pritchard gets a screen from Burke. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Burke is out there with Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
This is a highly anticipated matchup between two MVP hopefuls, and MP knows they've got their hands full with Wembanyama. He told me, quote, the things he does at his size are unbelievable. You guys have watched him. Everyone knows that Victor is a problem.
He is, although MP presents his share of problems as well. And we thank you for that report.
Well, you must take Fox seriously from range because he won't question these looks.
Pritchard from outside, and it's Harper with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the rejection by MP. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. There's the pick. MP dishes to Brown. The three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Burke, the pass to White. MP with a screen on Harper. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Harper wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Now we'll look at the stats for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that patient space style.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
Burke with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Pass to White, back to MP. At the elbow, it's Brown. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes kicks to Vassell. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. To the middle, Fox with the steal. On the wing, Barnes. Outside, Fox. Misses the three. The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Down low, and stolen by Barnes. 3 on 3. There's the triple. The kick out to Fox. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Tatum with a screen on Wembanyama. Burke finds Tatum. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Vassell outside. Barnes against Tatum. Three-pointer, Fox. Another miss by Fox. Celtics trail by 10. Left side, Brown. Here's Burke. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here are the Spurs. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Fox, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And they double up MP. Tatum passes to MP. Shot clock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Tatum, that's for 2. Barnes grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
MP deciding where to go with it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And the rejection by MP. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Fox passes to Wembanyama, and he's good on the three ball. Wembanyama's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by MP. MP with a screen on Fox. Tatum kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, no good. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to Cleveland. Nailed from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 13. Here's Burke, the kick out to Tatum. White dishes to Tatum. Pass to Brown. And here is Burke. Last game he had 28 points. To the paint, and stolen by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on White. And the rejection by MP. White finds Burke. Banked in off the glass. Burke's got his second bucket.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Barnes passes to Fox. Tries from 10. And the rejection by MP. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Castle comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Harper. And the Celtics also making a change. Shireman's checked in. Fox, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's White. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. Here's MP. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And the Spurs with some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Jeremy Sohan subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting two-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
Shot clock at 2. Castle misses. Celtics trail by 10. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He scored 28 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Cornette can't get it to go. MP passes to White. Kept alive by Boston. And they get it back. Pass to Burke. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. MP's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Johnson fires for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Burke's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Tries it from 9. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Here's Jerome. Nothing on the board. Cornette. Pass to Sohan. To the inside. And the rejection by MP. Up top, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Trying to find Burke. Gets it to him. And MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Here's Castle. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's White. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Tatum out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Burke, and it's Brown in at the 2. Now, here's Fox. He had 25 points last game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Burke. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Burke. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Castle, no one around him. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Johnson against Tatum. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Jerome passes to Fox. Now Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson kicks to Fox. Driving in. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Fox has got 12 in the game.
Well, you see how quick Fox is on his feet. Give him an opening and he'll just take off.
Here's Burke. Inside. MP gets it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Boston also with the sub. Minot's checked in. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Off target with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here's Brown. Poke loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Brown dishes to MP. Here's Minot. Clock at 6. Launches it. Hauser misses. Pass to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown, the pass to Burke. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now Johnson. Outside, Fox. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 18 points. Burke. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Fox finds Jerome. Wembanyama high post. Fades away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, guys, you may have seen it. MP took to social media earlier today to proclaim he'd be playing this one with his offhand. Nobody is quite sure if he was serious or not. Most fans figured he was riling up the opposition. Either way, we'll find out soon enough just how serious MP was about this declaration. Back to you.
Yeah, not the type of thing we're used to seeing, that's for sure. Thanks for the report. Here's MP after the made shot from Keldon Johnson. The wide open look here for Fox. Drops in the tray. And now a 12-point San Antonio lead. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Brown against Jerome. Brown kicks to MP. And stolen by Wembanyama. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Count that bucket. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Ty Jerome. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Jaylen Brown. Pritchard with the ball. Guarded by Fox. They need this. MP passes to Boucher. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Fox dishes to Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pritchard passes to MP. Outside, White. Boucher the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's Fox. 17 points in the game. Over Pritchard. Again, the Spurs good for two.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Burke, the pass to White. Now, here's Boucher. And it's good off the back rim and in. Boucher's got 6 points.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. White the pass to Pritchard. It's tipped. Harper with the steal. And the rejection by MP. The three ball. And Peyton Pritchard good for three. Pritchard's got it back down to single digits for Boston. Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. San Antonio leading by 11. Now, here's Vassell. He had 25 points in the win against Houston.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Here's White after the basket by San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Boucher. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Boucher's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Vassell finds Barnes. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by MP. Burke's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Now, here's Vassell. After the miss from Derek White. Harper, no good. Now Burke, 20 points for him. Pass to Minot. MP dishes to White. Celtics passing it around. And stolen by Vassell. Down low, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama so unselfish.
Screen by MP. To the paint, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Here's Pritchard, and the layup is good. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Fox deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 20 points, and the first half is now in the books. Spurs lead by 14. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
This rookie race starting to go from a trot to a gallop, or maybe more like a canter for you equestrian and dress. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
Good things happen.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at center, locking down the middle. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Brown against Vassell. Back to Harper. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
With the quickness that Harper moves around with, it's hard for defenders to stay with him without fouling.
And the second free throw, good. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. Inside. Tatum kicks to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Celtics trail by 12. Tatum finds Pritchard. MP with a screen on Fox. Fires the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the 3, and there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama. Fox has got 22.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring punch.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. MP with a screen on Fox. Boston again missing.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
At the elbow, it's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And the Spurs another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Back to Brown. Fires from deep. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A pass to Fox. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's White. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. MP with a screen on Harper. White the pass to MP. Brown inside the line. Here's Burke using his athleticism. MP with the play.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Outside, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Tatum. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display. To be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. And sometimes Stan lost in everything he has done for his team. Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And here's Vassell from the arc. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
On the wing, Fox. White covering. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 9. Brown outside. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Spurs leading by 9. Barnes passes to Harper. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Dylan Harper.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
Burke, the pass to Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Harper. Fox against White. Fox kicks to Harper. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tatum passes to Burke, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Harper the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. From deep. Wembanyama, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 7-point differential. MP against Barnes. MP dishes to Brown and finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at San Antonio. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
San Antonio leading by 5. Johnson outside. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Three-pointer, Fox drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Takes a 3. Tatum from 3.
For him, it's been a tale of 2 halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
White, wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, Jerome. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox from outside. Rebound, Boston. Tatum with it. 13 points in the game. Now, Hauser. MP inside. Johnson on him. Burt can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 8. Now, Jerome. Wembanyama down low. Covered by MP. Count the basket.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to MP. Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Fox with the jam.
There's the toughness from Fox. Not much deters him from getting a bucket.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Ty Jerome. Celtics also with a sub. Chris Boucher's checked in for Tatum. Hauser the pass to Boucher. Here's White. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Kept alive, and they recover it. Celtics trail by 14. And White kicks to MP. Pass to Shireman. MP with a screen on Castle. Goes up from the top of the key. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by Sohan.
Wow, Sohan just erupts off the floor for the dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. San Antonio making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. White the pass to Boucher. And it's Hauser in the corner. Pass to Shireman. Fox against White. Over Fox. Boston again missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fox puts so much pressure on the D, whether it's with his speed or with moves like the up fake.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Right side, White. Boucher passes to Pritchard. To the inside. MP dishes to White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Jerome, good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so... And we reach the fourth. Quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard out there with Brown. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Burke in at the 5, roaming the paint. Spurs leading by 21. Outside, Fox. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Here's Castle. Up and in on the layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Tatum gets the screen from Burke. Tatum drives in. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
To the paint. And the dunk by Sohan.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Down low, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Castle a screen on Pritchard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the rejection by MP. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. Good on the baseline, Jay. Fox has got 34 points.
If there's open space to be found in the mid-range area, Fox will get to it and hit the jump.
Brown against Jerome. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Pushing it up. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Inside. Here's Burke. Bank shot. No good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Sohan. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. MP, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. There's another block, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Sohan. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard against Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 36.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
MP outside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And we'll see you next time.
Seriously, MP?
Yeah, I apologize, Coach.
If you're going to pull something like that, you've at least got to win the game.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look.
Oh, you think so?
Ray, my B, okay? It won't happen again.
Maybe next time think before you do something stupid.
Okay, you've made your... So, here we are. Last game.
and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill as we hit the home stretch of the regular season. Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Reed in at the center position. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
We have MVP implications on the line tonight between MP and Anthony Edwards, and when I caught up with MP, he told me this is going to be a big test for us. We know how good Ant is, and we know how hard he competes. He knows everyone needs to be locked in.
Yeah, it's not a matchup you can take lightly, that's for sure. Thanks, Allie. Pulls it, and there's Simons. That one's good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
DiVincenzo to pass to McDaniels. Edwards against White. 6 to shoot. Randall outside. Boston with a rebound. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands